Hi, I'm having a panic attack. I know I don't look like I'm having a panic attack, but I'm having a panic attack. This is an autobiography of today's panic attack by me. You know, the panic attack is subsiding to the point where I can talk about it. So if you're like, this guy's not having a panic attack, you have to understand that I'm having a panic attack. This is what happened. I got up this morning and, did my normal routine and I had food and I did some weights and I was going to start running. And then I thought that there was something calling me to get out of the house. I thought, I really, really need to get out of the house because I am an extrovert and I have been locked up during COVID like you have. And I'm not here to complain about being locked up. I'm not making any political statements about this. I'm just telling you that the facts. If I were I went to therapy for 14 years, and I'm going to tell you what I would be telling my therapist if I still saw him. I would say, hey, Joel, you know me, I'm an extrovert. I have to go out. I live in Las Vegas. I like to go out and go to the strip, and I like to go to hotels, and I like to meet strangers. I really, really like to be around my friends. A lot of people are always looking for a romantic, sentimental love with, a mate. And, I've had that a lot. And I've had a lot of good friends. And currently what I'm lacking is the friends. I can't see my friends because everybody's all locked up. And I like to do things. And I like to go to the strip. And I like to go downtown and hotels. And I like going to the grand reopening of some restaurant or concerts. Nightclubs, day clubs, strippers, going to I had to review strip clubs. When I was a teenager, I was a stripper. You can ask my sister, my sister will attest. She was the one family member who I confided in with my stripper stuff, and she had me booked at a party. It's funny. So I'm an extrovert, and I've been locked up under national house arrest for quite some time. When it first started, I had a lover, and then we broke up. So I've been alone for many months. And I get out, and I see a person here or there, but it's pretty rare. And I go to the grocery store like everybody else, but I haven't been doing much of anything, just like you haven't been doing much of anything. Today I get up, and then I feel like I have to get out of the house. Because it's like something's pulling me out of the house. Something's pulling me out of the house. Something's pulling me out of the house, and so it was pretty intense. And then I got in the car, and here I am in the car. I've driven from my house to a shopping center where I'm going to go into a Goodwill and see what kind of stuff they got at the Goodwill, because it's Dollar Day at the Goodwill. I love going to dollar stores, and I love going to Goodwill. I give every time I give stuff away, I always give it away to the Goodwill. Okay, so then I felt like I had to get out of the house. Get out of the house. So I get in the car, and I put on my favorite music. I start to drive, and just as I start to drive away from my house, I realize I'm having a
panic attack.
No, anybody who's ever had
A panic attack
knows. There's not like some national panic attack service like the National Weather Service that gives you like a forecast. Hey, you're going to get a panic attack today, or 10 days from now, you're going to get a panic attack. Just when you get a panic attack, it's just like something's happening. And then, oh my God, I'm having a panic attack. It's the end of the world. Talking about this, by the way, it really helps. I went to therapy for 14 years, and let me tell you something. You know what therapy is? It's talking. All props to therapists. I have friends who are therapists. I loved my therapist. I think everybody should go to therapy. But what I found out is second place to therapy is telling people everything that's on your mind. You get it off your chest. My old therapist, Joel, the best. Here we go. Doug, you better get those all that stuff bottled up inside you out of your mouth, because if you don't, it's going to just be like a pinball inside your body going bing, 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 bong, bing, bong. He didn't talk like that. I'm spicing it up with not falsities, but with exaggeration for comedy. So, second place in therapy is talking. I talked to my friends Bob and Emily last night for 3 or 4 hours on the phone, and that was great. It was really nice. It was, I love those guys, and they're like my family by choice, the people I choose to be my family with. I'm still panic attacking a little bit, but it's calming down. Just by talking to you, it's helping. After the conversation I had with Bob and Emily last night, I slept really well. I woke up, I felt great, and then the day goes on, and I have what's called generalized anxiety, and I also have PTSD, and I also have a form of ADD. It's ADHD without the hyper. It's ADD without hyperactivity. I'll do an impression of myself with ADD. What was I thinking? 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 What about this? What about that? What about this? What about this? What about that? God, I feel so much better saying this, but it's hot. It's Vegas. It's 117 degrees in this car, and I'm starting to sweat. So I get here to this parking lot, and I thought, okay, so I'm gonna record this, and I'm just gonna start talking, because in the last few months what I've done is I will record these videos for myself, but I won't put them out to the world. So to be honest with you, I don't even know if you're watching this right now, it means that I finally made one of these videos where I'm like, okay, I'll let people see what's up with me, and I feel 85% better just by talking. I'm going to go into this store now, and I'll be fine. I want to reiterate a couple of things. One, I'm not the national spokesperson for panic attacks, so I'm not saying everybody has panic attacks like I do. Very rarely when I get them do they make me go, "Wah!" And I'm like running all over the place. That's happened like once, maybe once and a half tops. Normally when I get panic attacks with generalized anxiety, what happens is it's what you're seeing right now. Like I look like I can keep a conversation, but my heart is racing, and then what's worse is my brain is racing. So you go like, oh, my heart's racing. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my God, my brain is racing. That's way worse. The brain is what controls everything in your body, man. No brain, no body. Oh, it's so nice to laugh. Anyway, I love you. Thank you for listening to me. And, oh, wait, there was one other thing I wanted to say. I'm also not looking to be a victim. I'm also not looking for a bunch of pity. I'm not saying, I would hold it against you for feeling bad for me. Of course, I would feel bad for someone having a video like this online. I'd be like, oh, that person's having a panic attack, the poor person. Okay, I love you. Goodbye. Have a great day.